Hey there, everybody. I'm Squirmy, and this is obviously Starfield. So, what are we doing today? Well, as the title says, Entangled. Now, for those of you who don't play the game, Entangled is a thing. It's a sort of a... Yeah. I don't like mazes as a general rule. I don't like getting lost. It kind of annoys me. But Entangled is just the sort of quest where it's like, yeah, something you really want to do. Now, we do have a power from beyond we could go try and get first. Why don't we do that? One more power. My worry, though, is that when we get there, something unforeseen is going to happen.
Your cords are right on the money.
Unknown vessel. Respond immediately or face the consequences. Acknowledge the scanning. Huh? What? Damn it, you're the Mantis. It can't be. It can't be.
I'm Batman.
Shit. Listen, just go. Sorry to bother you. Here's some credits. Please, just don't kill me, all right? I got kids. Like,
this is
so
a lot of
many
fun.
Kids. 10 of them. 10 children. Oh, thank you, Mantis. Thank you. Take this.
I'll be nice.
It's every single credit I got. I promise. That's everything. Literally everything. Can I go?
And you're poor.
Yes, oh, thank you. Leave before the Mantis stops us.
Yeah, so anyway, I do love building ships based off of the Razor Leaf frame. Because, yep. Quality interactions like that happen. But anyway, I was concerned that we would get a different interaction. Running into Watchtower. Yes, I have the Watchtower paid mod installed. God damn, my shit is pretty. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that now that we've got Entangled started, or it's popped up, anytime now the Watchtower quest could start. And it usually starts by you just jumping into a system and there they are. So they could show up before Entangled.
Hello.
I'm guessing it'll be after, but you never know. Oh, there it is. How far away is it? Half a kilometer? Whatever. I could do half a kilometer in my sleep. Anyway, I'm hoping that I get to whatever planet it is that Entangled kicks in at. And I can do that relatively early. then we can deal with the whole Watchtower thing. Because once Entangled's done, it is guaranteed that they're coming for me. And those of you who've done Watchtower, you know what I mean. It's not that big of a start, just to do the starting thing, not the whole thing, obviously. Because that's a little too much. Do I have a companion or not? I can't remember. Okay, let's go kill off the Guardian guy. Yes, this is another mod. Probably a mod I'm gonna get rid of, by the way. Just not really into it, to be honest. I mean, if the guard were tougher, that'd be one thing. But it's like, he's the only thing that didn't get buffed up. And once I go into the next universe, if I decide to keep it, I'm going to try to figure out how to... Yeah, and then some. So, oh, I leveled up. Skill point. What do we do with it this time? I can't remember what I was working on. Oh. For some reason, commerce. Well, let's finish it off. Make some money, I guess. Ooh, level 99. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a quick look at what powers we have. I know I had void form before. We got alien reanimation before. Gravity wave. Is it void form we got? So we had Creator's Peace before, I'm pretty sure. Well, if void form is in here, we'll know for sure. Oh, I know what it was. Elemental pull. My days of digging through the earth like a common are over. Not that that's necessary, but whatever. None of these powers are super useful in what we're doing. So I'll just set it to reactive shield and call it good for now. Okay, we have no other... Yep, everything leads back to doing Entangled. And so off we go. To Freya 3, are we going to run into Watchtower? Let's find out.
Hey, Mayday! This is easy to... Explosion, high energy research lab. Massive damage. Overrun. Requesting emergency evac. Please.
Right. So, here we are. It must be after Entangled is done. Or they're just being coy.
Landing
We'll
site
find
is
them.
sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Of course the landing site is sufficient. My ship isn't that big. Okay, now the question is, do I want to bring someone with me? Nah.
Hello, Captain.
That wasn't ominous at all. This is a really well-designed quest. I will give them that. But again, puzzles aren't generally my jam. Because, let's be honest, I'm not very smart.
National Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here? What? We haven't sent a distress signal? Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here? Really? The High Energy Research Lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. What's inside? Stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
Yeah. So things are about to get really weird really fast. If you don't like bugs, and you're watching the wrong stream.
Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a call yellow. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol, Delta. Use up. There. Be right with you.
I'm usually protocol Indigo. That's a Starfield joke. And since I work in healthcare, code yellow means a completely different thing.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director. We'll take the back way up.
It doesn't matter which way we go. Your little top secret lab is,
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything.
Go, I'm touching things.
So, Nishina was built.
Yeah.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that? 1 minute, you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight. But there's nothing here. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tech? Who are you working for? Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
Yeah, someone just pulled a gun and started shooting in your facility. But here, go see my boss. Okay, cool. And I thought I wasn't very bright. Yep, here's more.
Who's there?
Oh, this guy.
Thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right? Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it.
You can't eat the bugs?
Wait. How did you get in here? Hughes? Ethan Hughes? But he's dead. No. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then... Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused
all
a gas
your
leak.
fault.
Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
There was nothing I can do is the standard phrase of someone who absolutely could have done something.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Disappear. We should. Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Hughes out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
Yeah,
If
okay.
anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
I totally could, because this place is a maze. Such a dang maze. Where are they at? You know, I could find them. These things suck so incredibly much. Because they shoot you with like poop and they'll sting you and give you poison, and I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Okay.
This way.
He's getting sick of it. I love it. Excuse me. They're just getting used to us, you know, popping in and out of existence.
Thank you, Ethan.
Alrighty then.
Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking
Technically
this
behind
seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this. Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe. Raphael. Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
Yeah, but
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did.
see, there was
But I
something he
tried.
could have done. Uh-huh.
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? You know something about it?
Really? That's all you're gonna say?
No, fair enough. You have a prior connection with them then. Maybe that's why this is only affecting you. This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion, this artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running. That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there. How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator. What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Well, you know, Constellation
me.
uses me as a
The
guinea
control
pig,
unit is
so
in the fabrication lab
why don't you
next
too?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Well, if you didn't shoot lasers at artifacts you don't understand. Hey, look, more bugs to shoot. Trying to think, which way do I go? Nope, this is not the right way, I don't think. I mean, it looks like a good way to go, but nay. I'm just going to get myself confused. Obviously, that's not the right way. See what I mean about throwing poop, I guess. Okay. Poison! Yay! So much fun. Didn't even get to enjoy turning level 100. Okay. Hey, Raphael.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
Don't worry, you have.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Well, kind of. I mean, really, will you? Okay, this was definitely the better ability to bring along scent star stuff.
Security breach! Everybody out!
Run for it!
Rest! Run! Run! Oh, yeah. I might want to cure that. I mean, since I carry around so much panacea, I might as well use it. That's not what I wanted. I don't want their glands. I mean, I'm sure they're useful and everything, but I'm not here about finding stuff. I'm here about getting out alive.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Then you best get digging.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door. I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess. They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming.
They hunger for flesh.
I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration for the probe. I was walking out of the control room when it happened. I heard the tanks rupture. The alarm sound. I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. It was sealed. I was safe. From the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me. I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Okay. So... yeah.
What?
Freak out time.
Oh, it's you. You realize you just popped into my locked office. So much for security protocols. Sure. Down the hall. take the stairs next to the atrium. Yeah, let me get the doors for you. And done.
That would be a good
Is there
idea.
anything else you need? Yes, Kataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you.
Not necessary.
The Kataxi in the other universe. Wow. I've got an experimental thing one of the engineers put together. But... I hear you. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah,
Alright.
because I am
Yeah.
like the god
It's
of
never been
persuasion.
field-tested, but all yours.
Yay, it's a rare shotgun that...
That's right. Has been since the accident. We can't connect to the control system to override it. The whole system's on a hair trigger. Cameras spot anyone not in the staff database. They fire off an alarm and all hell breaks loose. Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a part of
Yeah,
the
it is.
whole lab complex, the high energy research lab. Real state of the art. Can't tell you what a tenth of it actually does.
Well, it was state of the art. Now, it's state of junk. But that's neither here nor there. Let's take a quick look at this gun he gave us. But first, points to be spent. Let's see. Don't really need any of those right now. Shield systems, engine systems. I think engine systems is where I want to go right now. Yeah. I mean, I could level up targeting as well, but I'm not so worried about that. And boom, of course. Come on. I know you want some. Come get some. Hey, it gave me a Frey Panacea. Cool. Of course, this room's going to be full of nasties, too. Oh, that's not a good sign. This is kind of a mess. Yeah, fun. You think I could run and gun? Not so much. the more I can run and get stabbed. I never said I was good at this game, by the way. Just so we're clear on that. There's nothing there. All right. Ooh, stairs. Uh-oh. Hey, there she is.
What, did you get lost in the hallway? All right.
Clearly, she
This
does
is
not
the
believe
probe
me.
control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world?
It's kind of a thing.
It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please. Look, whatever's going on here, it's not affecting me. You want to call this whole thing off? Fine. Otherwise, step into the field.
Well, I want me that artifact, and I'm not going to go dig 2 kilometers underground to go get it. So,
No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. Right, stay there. Let me turn the beat back up for you. Calibrating to 90, 91.
yay! Back in hell. Oh. Free stuff from the other universe. And my own probe control unit. Yes. And a new distortion.
What happened? Are you all right? So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over. Right? If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high-energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
Yeah, only 1 or 2 more sets of nasties to go through, I'm sure. Wow.
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us. Nishina is a closed system, 2 potential states held in tension. When you shut down the experiment, that tension will resolve. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in at that moment is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
Now here's the thing. They give you a few different choices here. You don't know, you can ask some questions, but what this really boils down to is you're choosing between the universe you came in on and Raphael's universe. And for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, that choice is simple. Raphael is one person and the entire rest of the complex is dead. In this universe, only Raphael died.
It's all right.
And he went out a hero.
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe. It's not an easy decision, but I am grateful. Thank you. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Now, here's the thing. There is a way that you can actually go about and get the both universes to be saved. It's a wee bit on the complex side, and I am frankly no good at it. So I don't even bother anymore.
Howdy.
As far as I'm concerned,
Yes, what?
there's one answer, and that's what I go do. Okay.
Tatiana Barakova,
Okay, Doc.
station's doctor. This is not a public medical facility, but the director has
Excuse
ordered
me.
me to assist you nonetheless. I can spare a
Oh,
few med
shush.
packs. Beyond that, I am not your therapist, your psychologist, or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need, ask.
Wow. She is an unpleasant human being. Now there's 29 people I want to save. She can, let's see, what's a kind way of putting this? She can just completely F off. I'm in no mood to deal with her.
Hello.
Okay, so this is the one I need to use. Let's do this. Pain. Danger frisbees. Right. Let's go see what we can do down here. Well, we can run into a whole bunch more of those bugs. That's what we can do. There is walkthroughs on how to do this, by the way. I'm just no good at it.
A security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Okay. And of course, everything's locked. Luckily, I've got a lot of digifix. Okay. Nope. That's one way of handling that. Perfect. Ah, that worked out a lot easier than I thought it would. Of course. You'd think I'd be able to shoot something a little that big, a little easier. Master locks, always a freaking master lock. Okay, there's an option. It wasn't the right option, though. There we go. Sometimes it's the most obvious choice. And then sometimes it's not. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Just because it can fit doesn't mean it will fit. This works. Okay. Perfect. That could have been solved a variety of different ways, but... Why? Right. I'm running out of digipicks this rate. Okay. Not the most exciting thing to watch, I know, but it gets better. Just got to get through this stuff. Okay, got, oh, look, money. Some digipicks would be nice. Yes. Oh, forgot. Free med pack. Here's the problem, trying to remember how to get around everywhere in here. It kind of sucks. We're trying to work our way down there. Yeah, nope. Clearly, this is not the right spot. But getting that open would be very nice. Very nice indeed. Or this. If only I could remember how. Where? Oh. A dumbass, am I? Yes. Oh. I really don't care about keeping the security system up and running. All right. Break on through to the other side. Yeah. Ooh. The door is ajar. Right. I need to get this universe switched over to the other one. Aha, there we go. Ooh, a legendary coachman. Nice stuff. Free things are always a good thing. Emergency lockdown. Stopped. What am I doing? Turrets can be on protect me. Robots, they're gone. Okay. So yeah, disarm the alarm only affects a very small area. So that was totally not really worth it, but
At
least we got to move forward a little bit.
Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Right. The accelerator is in here. So let's try this distortion. Aww. Can't get in that way, but can I get in another way? Maybe if I go down. No. Well, this will be fun. Let's whoa, I'm on fire. Ow. Y'all mind stopping shooting me? Yeah, you deserve that. You know that, right? These cameras are not my friend. There we go. All the baddies are gone. Oh, it's a gun. Right. What's... Yes. I suspected that's how that would have to work. It's a crap gun, but whatever. Okay, so... yeah, that was not my favorite thing. You just stay back there, Buggy. You see what I did there? Buggy, buddy, haha. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, there's still a bunch of these guys. There's some moving around behind me. Okay. There's at least one more. That's not what I wanted. But I did get a new level. Yay! Hey, look. Free card. Some med packs. Snake oil. Fun. I don't think I can say this strongly enough, but seriously, F these bugs. This is not my favorite quest. Really not. Really, really not. Oh, look at that. Relic. And more guns. At least it gives us loot. Loot is good. But they really want me to use up all of my freaking... That's what I thought. That's not the one I wanted. Okay, that's the way I needed to do that. All right. How simple. All that for clothing. Where am I going now? Other side. Wait a minute, wasn't this door open before? Okay, the dead things are still dead. And there's some coming up, but those are not my problem at the moment. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh no, okay, I know where I'm at. Got it. Need the distortion here so I can go through the wall. Then I have to distortion back. Thing a lesson. Okay, mainframe, security system. Yay. Oh. It's a crappy helmet. What's cool is it doesn't matter what universe you're in. I can still transfer my gear to my ship. Nice. I'm not going to worry about that. Getting pretty close to being able to make my awesome Varun Inflictor soon, which will be nice. Not that I... Oh, shoot. Where's it at? Oh, wait. I'm thinking of my other character. Jeez. This character hasn't activated the Horizon station yet. Okay, now. 'Now. Now. 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 I need to get over here. get out here. Throw myself a quick heal. It always seems like you could turn off the security just after you get attacked.
All systems.
Okay, where am I going? Apparently not this way. Or maybe I am. Nope. I hate having to resort to being told which way to run. But, like I've said before, I am not good with puzzles. I think I chose the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Oh, downstairs. Got it. Right. Uh-huh. Oh, jeez. It's always with the digipics. And this literally will work on any of these, huh? Okay, fine. Go with that. Sure, we'll wear the ugly casual wear. Ah, yes. As Testament once said, into the pit! Where the rest of you at? Yeah, this place is nasty. I don't like it. And of course, they're right here. I love how they just sidestep my shots. Yep. It's already I'm a bad enough shot as it is. Then they gotta make it worse. Loot! And some crappy loot, but whatever. Nope, there is no easy way up there. Okay. First things first, we gotta look for security systems. Okay. Because of course there's freaking security camera right there. That's right, take some. Okay. Come on, where's the handy dandy? Oh, Digifig. They owe me. Right. This is not where I want to be, I don't think. Stupid nymphs. Right. There's got to be a way up into the ceiling. Nope. Yes, I know. It's right in there. Past the secure access door. Which I have to figure out how to open. Or, if I remember right, you go through a portal and this is blown open. But I got to get to that point. Turrets are all destroyed. Well, it's kind of a little late for that, but sure. Do not think it's this one. Of course, I could be entirely freaking wrong. Screw you, nymph boy. Okay, so this was the workaround. Yes, like I said, it's a maze. And I'm not good at mazes. That's, yeah, it gets blown open, you gotta find your way through. That's right. And your mother, too. Okay. Let's go in here. Ooh. Trauma pack. Med pack. Obviously, this is important stuff.
Designated security terminals.
Hey, maybe I could actually shut down security? Ooh, but it's only the storage system. As I recall, I still got a lot to go through. Really? These turrets suck. And apparently there are a lot of robots around. So what did I turn off security for? The storage area? Okay, we'll try that. And that. So literally everything works here. Ah, perfect. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, I've already overridden that. So I need to go up. Easy enough, I suppose. He says with a whole bunch of bad things around. Okay, so the nearest doohickey, whatchamacallit's right here. This has actually been, dare I say, fairly straightforward. Alright, I know where I am. Woohoo! The end is near. But you're not gonna like this. It's like that. Here they come. Whoa, he's on fire. Bruce Springsteen jokes never get old. Never. Okay, buddies. That didn't feel good. Okay, we're getting quite the load of bugs around here. We should probably try to move ahead. Now, we could do this in a specific order, which is the smart move. Because you can save both universes. And I could totally look that up. But I'm not going to do that. Oh. I didn't notice I had a debilitating thing going on. That was probably a bad thing. Now then, I like to do the stuff that is relatively easy to get at. You know? And then I'll work my way up and do the last of it. What? Why can't I get... Oh, I gotta drop down this way. Of course I do. Okay. There's only 3 left. One, 2, and the third one is back here. Now, if I stay in this universe, good, great, wonderful, but our, everybody else dies. Oh yeah, robots and turrets, yay. That was a good snapshot. That wasn't, but I'll take it, whatever. I made it work. I made it work. Let's get the high ground. Quite a few of these guys out here, aren't there? I'd gotten all those turrets. I forgot, some of these are cameras. So if I take up the cameras, that'll make this easier. Might be a little too late now. There. I have to do all of them again? That's right. Where are the robots at? Excuse me. Got a little bit of a cough. Right. Why does it list so many that there's... What is she? Aha! There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. Everybody say goodbye to Raphael.
Fire. Clear.
Where is he shooting me from? Ah.
System failure.
Yay! Nothing left but a little bit of cleanup now.
Security? The security lockdown has been terminated.
You gonna turn your robots off now? Still shows 2 monsters, but hopefully the robots won't attack me when I get up top. Be interesting to see if they did.
Ah, there you are. Welcome back. Ethan, how are we doing?
Research levels back online. Definitely some damage, but it could be a lot worse. We will have to replace a few robots.
Yes, well, that's a small price to pay, all things considered.
This is a lot to take in. Artifacts, multiple universes.
Look on the bright side, dear. Just imagine the papers you'll publish.
If anyone even believes us.
I am curious, though. Why did you decide to stay here, with us?
I already told you.
Of course. I'll make sure the consortium remembers his sacrifice. Our next supply ship will be arriving soon. I'll have a full report ready for them. For now, I'd like to extend our gratitude and what compensation I can offer for everything we put you through. Thank you. This has been a
Hey,
truly
look,
remarkable
legendary.
experience.
Nice. That'll break down nicely, I am sure. And I gained yet another level, so I got 5 more points to spend, because, yeah, that's what we do. Let's go ahead and finish off targeting. I mean, why not? And then we can start on shield systems. I know some people avoid shield systems, but I'm a big fan of not getting shot. So there you go. That was Entangled. And now I'm fairly confident that things are going to get a little hectic very quick. So, first thing first, it was a suit. Kind of an odd suit for scientists to have, but whatever. Boom. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the throwables. I'm going to need to replenish my laser cartridges pretty soon. And my digipicks. Oh shoot, I forgot. Resources? No, I sent them over. Okay. Cool. Oh. It finally registered that those are done. Right, so now the main storyline goes into Revelation at the Buried Temple, where you get the last of the artifacts. And that's great. We also have What Remains. It starts the DLC. But we're not going to do that right now either. No. I know of a way that will almost 100%, not guaranteed, but almost 100% assuredly start a particular quest. Eridani 4 is where I keep my main base, as those of you who have been watching know. Good old Zegama Beach. I have to go outside to fast travel, apparently. Fine. Someone get me out of this crazy place. Now, I should be able to fast travel. Woo. That'll be fun. If only there were a quicker way to do this, you know, like have a hotkey or something you could go to and it's like, go to base. Of course, it would mean having only one outpost or one specific one as a favorite, but that's okay. I think I'd do that. Now, is this going to catch me in orbit? Nope, it's going to let me land, most likely. Are we frozen? Oh, wait, it's Zegam... I'm sorry, it's Eridani 4. I have Eridani 4 Death World installed. It's a free mod. It does horrible, horrible things. Hey, we just got another colonist. Nice. They're all fodder for the death machine. This planet is covered in terramorphs and other monsters that are like 150% of my level. Well, either equal to or higher than, up to like 150% of my level. But that's not the point. What's important here is that we take a quick look at our weapons and whatnot and see if we can upgrade anything. These things all seem fine. Can we go to a higher level? We can. We can jump to unrivaled. Yay. And so we shall. Those are all fine. I want to stay with the resonating core. How about our cutter? Can we upgrade it? Not that we really need to. Yes, we can go to Relic. Nice. It's only a small amount more, but damage is way better. Although the amplified core... Yeah, that would put out the best damage, but... Again, not necessary. It's a freaking cutter. Did I not? Oh, wait. I didn't change the name. This. And this is now Relic, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Fun. Upgraded our guns. Let's look at the suits. Yep, we can go to Relic. Okay. If everything else can go to Relic, this can. For sure. Okay. Now I'm just going to rename. I'm just going to erase that qualification. Okay. I know this is kind of boring, but it's something that needs to get done real quick. And then since I've upgraded ever so slightly, but enough, we will do a couple of things. First, we're going to stop by. Whoops. Pick us up a little bit more ammo. Some digipicks. And some panacea. Okay. How are we doing for ship cargo space? Oh, so good. We're plenty good on that. So that's great. So we can go to Revelation, but we might get interrupted. One way or another, I think the ship is ready for it, so...
surprised how eager the other Starborn were to join in.
Because they're just as psychotic as you. So, keep in mind this is my first run with this character. It's his first universe. And he's angry that his friend, not quite romantic interest because it came too quickly, his friend Sarah got murdered by this guy. I'm going to enjoy blasting you into the vacuum of space.
Come on. Let's see just how far you can get.
You're not going to like what you see. Yeah, that's right. Run.
I'm here. We'll stop the hunters together.
Let's finish the job. Their firing control's been hit. They can't fire. Looks like this direct hit. They are sitting ducks.
We've beaten some of his allies, but the hunter himself seems to have retreated to the temple. Let's take this to the ground.
Yes, let's.
I'll meet you there. Be ready.
Now, in my first universe, I almost always side with the emissary because, you know, they're from a different universe, but they're your friend that got cacked by the hunter. So it just seems right to side with them. Plus, also, I'm not nearly powerful enough to take both of them at once. Well, no, I probably could. But that would just be a pain in the butt. Luckily, we should have plenty of time to knock this puppy out of the park.
Hello, old friend. The hunter will be below with the final artifact. His allies will be throwing everything they have at us.
Yes, and meanwhile I'm getting frostbite. So let's go. It's a good thing I brought some extra panacea. Now normally I go and I collect all the loot from these dead guys. But I don't need it. And honestly, it really doesn't matter. What matters... Oh, I don't want Sense Star stuff now. I really don't want Reactive Shield either, but... Well, whatever.
Some enterprising Starborn lured human mercenaries here. They built this facility. Another layer to get past before we can reach the temple. Expect more Starborn along the way.
No, really? You think?
Here they come. Make ready.
Now you'll see just how badly I shoot. Well, he really fell for that trick. That did not work out well for him. That really sucked. He was really out healing that, and I am not a fan of how much damage I'm taking here. That's right, die. I didn't realize this was up here. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? That's trash. What? Wow, I haven't died in a while. It'd be really nice if the emissary was actually, helping. Oh, shoot, I haven't saved for a while. Oh. And this is why we save. Oh, man. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I don't have all that stuff I picked up. And I haven't upgraded my gear either. So that's unfortunate. Which I'm really going to need to do. I wasn't planning on starting this quest line anyway. But I've got, quite a bit of time left, so... I wonder. Excuse me. I wonder if I went and hooked this up. I don't know where I put my, I think it's at the ship, actually. Where I put the armillary. Let's take the name off. Got relic. Yay. I guess I didn't dump my gear yet either. Honestly, I wonder. Since I'm here, I have leveled up quite a bit. I wonder if I can make a Varone instigator, or inflictor, I'm sorry. That is all kinds of nasty. I think I'm still too low a level to make it top end. The last one I made, the best I could do is get it up to like refined or something. It was like the second highest level, which is to say, not good. Not good at all. Okay, all the standard little buffs gotta go on. Focus nozzle with the annihilator rounds because yes, we of course want the amplifier, of course. Okay, where can I go with this? I can go to Superior with it. And that's pretty good. That's, yeah, it was like... The one I made before for Andrasia was only like refined, maybe calibrated. Instigating is nice. For that initial bump up and boom. Of course we want to go with Lacerate for the bleed effect. And Elemental. Those I love the most. That's not bad. This is slightly less range and accuracy, but it's got better damage. Yeah, we'll go with the resonating core. Alrighty. Save that. Now we gotta get us some ammunition. Actually, I should look at something. Compare to our current. Less on the physical, but more on the energy damage. Although you could say that the Orion is probably the better weapon. Probably. Because it does over 1,000 damage. But in the long run, the inflictor will be the better weapon. You can really ruin their day with that. Okay, med pack. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. That's no fun. Go ahead and rename these really quick and then upgrade them. Because we're gonna need this. Clearly, I need to do more to protect myself. Okay. Now, also, this is original universe, so I'm still pretty dang weak. Eventually, these quests are nothing. Even with the difficulty up higher, it won't matter. I'm gonna come blazing through all of this in a few universes. It would also help if I actually had my favorite ability, which I won't get for a little bit. Because it's at the end of the buried temple, where I just got my ass kicked. Okay. Save. Right. Now, we can go try this again. What? The game crashed.
I'm sorry.
Well, so that was a surprise. The game just up and crashed when I tried to go to the next quest. Luckily, I had literally just saved. So let's see if we can manage to load this and try again. Because that was mildly annoying. I'm glad I was didn't have to fight it and was able to get back into the game quickly. And hopefully it didn't seem to have shut down the stream completely. fact, it might have been a good time to throw up like a commercial or something to kind of cover for, oh my god, game crash. Oh well. These things happen, especially when you're running a game chock full of mods. Oh yes, I am modded to death. Alright. Let's go talk to the hunter.
I admit, calling for help isn't usually how I work. But you'll be surprised how eager the other Starborn were to join in.
Yeah, we've heard your spiel.
You know what? I actually
shoot.
that. I do.
I gave him the nice guy statement.
So, let's not wait any longer.
You're not gonna like how this goes, guy.
Their plasma coils are in clear shot. His weapons must be down. Their enemy targeting array hit. But at the back end of a
You ran away.
But the hunter himself seems to have retreated to the temple.
Not getting
Let's
way
take
down.
this to the
Yep.
ground. I'll meet you
Okay.
there. Be ready.
And now we freeze. This is, although it's quite cold planet, it's really got pretty cool views if you can actually see the sky. I've put outposts here before, and that red nebula around the planet is pretty spiffy. Okay, so out we go.
Do you require
Hello, old friend. The hunter will be below with the final artifact. His allies will be throwing everything they have at us.
Yes, they will. Let's try switching weapons and see if, even at a little less damage, if this does the trick. Because, it can be quite nasty, in my experience, and clearly that laser weapon just wasn't doing it. Also, I have to admit, my standing up above like that really wasn't working so well either.
Some enterprising Starborn lured human mercenaries here. They built this facility. Another layer to get past.
Gosh! Wow! Wow! You know what? I also should have saved after we landed. Clearly, this isn't working out. So I think instead of Revelation, we're going to do something else. Because I'm kind of making myself look foolish right now. Yeah, we do have other options. For example, Let's just go get on the ship. Because this is what my original plan was. Just to head on over the Badger. And take off.
Liftoff complete. Let's go now.
And why is that? If you've played Watchtower, you may remember this, but Eridani system is one of the ones being watched
Back where we belong.
fairly closely by Watchtower. Yep.
Our systems have flagged you as suspect. You will submit to processing.
These guys don't know what they're doing, do they?
It doesn't matter who we are. You've been flagged as a threat to others and yourself. You will submit. Please, don't make this harder than it has to be.
You know, he's really not wrong.
Prepare for involuntary power down and incapacitation. Do not resist, and the processing will be over soon.
I don't care if Sam coded it like that. That didn't seem like processing. What? It allowed me to take stuff from them even though...
I've launched the call.
Uh-huh.
By the time we arrive at Hondo Station, they should be prepped for containment. Although, should I have told them to take extra precautions? I've never heard of a detainee needing 2 neural blasts. It happens. Never witnessed it myself, though. We stumbled across an interesting catch, that's for sure. Might even bag us some promotions. Regardless,
No.
I'll start getting them ready. Ah, damn it.
I'm wondering where the rest of my crew is.
They boarded.
Yeah, because you guys suck. A whole Watchtower ship gets taken out by Timu Han Solo.
Huh. Hair's a little shorter, I think. I don't know, hard to tell. But I'm fairly sure you're you. And it looks like I found you not a moment too late. Pins and needles all over, am I right? Yeah. Nasty thing, that beam of theirs. First blast disables your ship, second disables anyone on board. Ah, yeah, you're welcome. I think. Huh, that was almost coherent. You should be knee-deep in drool, barely able to remember which shoe goes on which foot. I'm actually impressed. But you'll have to give it a little more time before you can actually talk again and be able to move more than just your head. Uh-huh, you don't say. Well, I'd love to continue this enthralling dialogue we've got going on, catch up on old times, but clock's ticking, so listen carefully. These guys who attacked you, it wasn't by accident. And if I hadn't intervened, you'd be on your way to a max security prison right now. These guys, they will come for you again, and right now there's precious little you could do to stop them. Listen, there'll be enemy reinforcements here at any moment, so I'm gonna use my ship to lure them away. Give them something else to chase for a while. Once you can walk again, come find me at these coordinates. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. You have my word on that. Now, let's get you out of this, and back to your ship.
Okay. Good times, good times.
Ships separated. Engaging drive.
Wow, all I did was undock. I didn't do that. I'm just trying to save. Okay. What's our next choice? We go to Stardock. This is Watchtower. And it is a whole lot of fun. Normally I save this quest for endgame.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
But clearly we need to get some more leveling done before we can go take on the rest of the main storyline. Now, this
Seals.
is a very
Check.
cool
Air
quest.
pressure. Check. Ship integrity. Check. We're clear.
Really, quest package. Effectively unofficial DLC. So you end up working as you go along.
Hello?
This
The
start.
ID of
Oh
assistance.
shit, Babs.
Designation, some guy, unknown. All current station residents located in recreation area.
Okay, so yeah, as you go along doing this, the space station Stardock gets improved over time, and so that's cool. You have new gear, new weapons, basically for your ship.
Ah, and there
Just
he
all
is.
kinds of good stuff.
Welcome to Stardock Alpha, my current home away from home. Glad you found your way here. Oh, thanks, although it's not really mine. I'll introduce you to the owner later. But for now, I imagine you have a lot of questions, and I do have answers for you. But first, we need to talk about the people who attacked you.
We also need to talk about how you look pretty much exactly like the King of the Pirates.
The group that attacked you, they're called Watchtower. I'm not surprised if you've never heard of them. To say they're clandestine would be an understatement. From what I've gathered, it seems they've made it their life's work to hunt down and confine individuals they consider dangerous. Individuals like you. And me. I'm glad you think so. But unfortunately for now, that's where the good news ends. Let me explain. When Watchtower came for you, I'm sure their method of capture didn't escape your notice. For people like us, Watchtower like to employ a particular device. A kind of energy weapon. The first blast disables your ship, the second disables you. Or at least it's meant to. But you took that second burst and just kept on going, didn't you? Took a third to bring you down.
Well,
maybe now you're
kind
starting
of.
to get a picture on why Watchtower might be scared of you, huh? You'd think so, wouldn't you? But scared or not, they know if they hit you enough times, even the most hardy succumb to their weapon. Now, I'm a little sparse on the details, but I do know they call this weapon the Synapse Disruptor, which seems an apt name if you ask me. Oh, and here's the worst part. There's no foolproof counter to the Disruptor. None at all. Believe me, I've looked. I've tried. There's nothing.
Actually, there is. Kind of, sort of. If you use the right mods, the right gear on your ship, pretty much I've been shot multiple times and they never take me down. Then again, other than the first time where part of the storyline they do regardless, after that, yeah, I just stomped the crap out of them because reasons, I guess.
Huh, that was a bit doom and gloom of me, wasn't it? All right. Let me backtrack and rephrase things. There is no technological counter to this weapon. No magic shields or special kind of hull plating. But
yeah,
this
sure.
brings me to why I made contact. I have devised a strategy that would keep you and me safe from Watchtower's impromptu abductions. But the catch is, it's not something I can do alone. And it's gonna take effort. I'm gonna need your help on this. And you're gonna need mine.
And this is why I've been collecting crew members.
It's fairly simple, really. Maybe you already noticed, but Watchtower's disruptor. It takes a while to charge between bursts. And as long as your ship has power, it needs to hit you at least twice in order to incapacitate. Now, if you're flying about all by your lonesome, it's not too difficult for Watchtower to blast you as many times as they need. But what if you weren't by yourself? What if you had the support of other ships? In a nutshell, here's my strategy. You don't fly alone anymore. Instead, you get some buddies. You get more ships. You get a fleet. Then, even if Watchtower track you down and get a shot in with their disruptor, with other ships there to cover you, they'd never get a second hit, giving you time to recover,
Right.
get back in the fight, and avoid capture. Think about it. It makes sense, right? Okay, good. I'm happy you're on board with this fleet idea. You know that the first time that we... Oh, right. Yeah, we've not really been introduced yet, have we? Let's rectify that. My name's Torin. Just Torin. I guess you could say I'm a traveler. Yeah, I travel the stars.
That's one
Here
way
and
of putting
there,
it,
and
yeah.
sometimes back again. And it's likely during those travels I got the attention of Watchtower. And I've been trying to shake him off ever since.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. On the reverse alien isolation. So, yeah.
I think nothing of it. Just doing what's right. Okay then, if we're going to make this fleet idea work, it's about time we get a move on, before Watchtower catches us with our pants down.
They already have.
You and me both. Here's how we're gonna pull this fleet thing off. First, we need some hardware, equipment, especially designed to handle this sort of thing. Had a pal look into it, and he figured out what we'll need. A Model 2 Fleet Sync control node. And he knows where we can find one, too. But the problem is, control node's not easily accessible. It's stored away in an old facility with no simple way in. But I got a solution for that.
Well,
here, catch.
There is a simple way in, actually.
That is our solution. You ever hear about the orbital drops the UC and Freestar Collective did during the Colony War? Basically, troops planet-side would toss down a flare, like the one I just gave you. It would mark a spot, and then depending on what the flare signaled, ships in orbit would fire down whatever was requested. Emergency backup, supplies, or sometimes just a good old airstrike. Or orbit strike, I guess. They called them sky drops. Very versatile, very useful, and now very illegal. Forbidden by the armistice. At least for the military. But we're not military. I got a skydrop system rigged up to my ship, and that's what we're going to use to get into that facility and grab the hardware we need.
Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's not really going to matter to the UC or Freestar whether we're civilians or not. If they see us running around with quote-unquote illegal or banned hardware, and trust me, they will, I'm pretty sure they're going to have a cow one way or another. And I've spent time, not on this character, in a UC prison for kind of shooting up New Atlantis. That wasn't my fault. Anyway, point is, yeah, civilians don't get to run around with illegal military tech, let alone the stuff we end up with.
That's what I like to hear. Time to get moving. Jump in your ship and meet me outside. Hail me when you're ready, and we'll plot a course. I'm glad we're doing this. You and me. We'll show Watchtower they picked the wrong people to mess with. This time.
Yeah, that's not mysterious. Not at all, no. Timu Han Solo's a little, weird. It'll make sense eventually. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure I don't have to run to my ship to do this, but... I will do one thing, though. Because I don't want to sit and go through all that discussion again. Also... gonna go ahead and send the cutter over. And you know, all these great and wonderful I thought he sent oh, it's the flare case, okay. Okay. Cool. That was a bad choice. I mean, it's not a huge deal.
Hello.
Yes, I definitely have a crew on this thing. Not for long.
Do you need my help?
I would like you to get out of the way.
We're on our own again.
Okay. We're going to save as often as possible. Now,
Yes?
gotta get away from this ship.
We're gonna be jumping to
There we
Eridani 3
go.
in the Eridani system. Once we're there, we can get things started. You good to go? Okay then. Power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, didn't we just get our asses kicked in orbit of Eridani 4? In fact, I know we did. I don't think it's out I want to land at. What am I doing? You know what? I'm just gonna make the jump. Whatever. The quest knows what it's doing.
There
Oh yeah, this planet's a lot like Aragon 4. Yeah, I can drive. Wow, this is not great. I just ran over an alien dog. What in the... This is why I shouldn't have switched to the game mode. I'm much better off with a flying car. And that's what I prefer to use anyway. Yeah, let's try not to pull the spiders, shall we? Uh-huh. There seems to be a problem here. Where is the target? Nope, it's right here. Why does it want me to jump into orbit? Let's see if it's this one. This may or may not be the right spot. I'm going to say this absolutely is not the right spot. Why does it want me to be in orbit? Fine. When in doubt, just do what it says. Because clearly I landed in the wrong spot.
Careful intel.
Did we maybe need to talk to him while in orbit? I'm guessing that's probably the case. Let's just hope it doesn't pull more Watchtower down.
Engines down! Enemy ground drive is down! Their engines are down? Sounds like an invitation to board to me. Enemy grab drive is down! They're not going anywhere. Reactor core got hit. Dead in the water.
And here we are at sunny Eridani.
There we go.
Receiving your telemetry.
Their firing control's been hit. They can't fire.
Oh,
Looks like
God,
this
there
just
it is.
turned into
I
a
see our
turkey
facility,
shoot.
near one of the poles.
Their grab jump is down.
Huh.
Looks like they're stuck with us.
Gren wasn't kidding.
Their engines are out.
Most of
Let's
it's
finish the
buried
job.
under ice. Won't be easy to get inside. But no
Sure,
problem.
well.
That's why we've got Skydrop. All we need to do is... Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. They're small. Look like drones. Watchtower drones, damn! They probably detected our scan. We'll have to deal with them before we can head to the planet's surface. Don't worry, these things aren't big enough to carry disruptors. Still, they can do some damage, so let's take them out as fast as we can.
I am completely not concerned.
They're not escaping. Took out their grab jump. Like fish in a barrel.
Okay then,
Their
let's get
shields
back
are
to the
out.
plan. I'll need to stay in orbit in order to use Skydrop. You'll need to
Their
land and
firing
find the
control's been
exterior
hit.
of the
They can't
facility.
fire.
Once
Looks
you're
like
there,
this just
I'll
turned
provide
into a
further
turkey
instructions.
shoot. Reactor core got hit.
Not a problem.
Dead
Make
in
sure
the
you keep
water.
warm. Conditions down there
Their
don't seem
plasma coils
overly
have
hospitable.
fused. They couldn't shoot
Okay.
us if they tried.
Have a good landing.
Took out their grab jump. Like fish in a barrel. Took out their grab jump. Like fish in a barrel. You got him! Not getting away now. Seems they lost their shields. Maybe we should remind them.
I am
with a torpedo.
picking up all of the
Last hit
stuff.
went right through. Confirmed. Enemy shields reading null.
Even Watchtower
Their firing
drones are
control's been hit.
worthwhile.
They can't fire. Looks like this just turned
Pick up
into a
their
turkey
stuff.
shoot. Seems they lost their shields. Maybe we should remind them of that with a torpedo. Took out their grab jump. Like fish in a barrel. Confirmed. Their shields are offline. What's on the menu?
Okay. Now it'll tell me where I'm supposed to go. Yes, abandoned facility. Yay.
Everything checks out. Being initiated.
Now we're not going to get far into Watchtower, but we might actually get through this section. That's what I'm hoping for anyway.
Their plasma coils have fused. They couldn't shoot us if they tried. Confirmed. Their shields are offline. What's on the menu, Captain? Railguns? Maybe.
Getting away
Facility
from
you're
you
looking for
talking
shouldn't
in
be
my
too far
ear.
away. Make your way there and I'll start prepping
That's
Skydrop.
Travis. Okay. This should not be a far travel. No, it is not. What's nice about Watchtower is it added new POIs, points of interest, which is great. Always good to have variety. Sure, it's not a bunch of variety. There's only so many types of bases.
Here's what you need to do. In order for Skydrop to work, the ship deploying needs pinpoint coordinates and a drop request. So, take out that flare I gave you, punch in a request for a surface missile, then throw the flare near the exposed portion of the facility. That's right, we're blasting this sucker open. And I've only got one missile on board, so make sure you don't mess up.
Okay. Let's get a good look and chuck the flare.
That's a good read. System's got a lock, missile loaded, Skydrop deploying.
This is fun. Don't see that every day. You definitely don't see that every day.
Perhaps I should have mentioned this sooner. This is an old Watchtower facility we're breaking into. But I didn't expect them to have mechs. Your weapons won't scratch it. And we just used our only sky drop. Shit. Oh, I got an idea. Get some distance between you and that mech. Now. All right, remember, Watchtower is still looking to capture you. So find the control node and get back to Stardock, and my friends there will help you. And if we don't see each other again, best of luck. I got complete confidence in you. Hey, you want to see something cool? Fix your eyes on the mech. And say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
Yep. He hit it with his ship. And I just lit myself on fire. Nobody said I was smart. Yeah, there's a reason we're coming over here. Mech. Gotta get the mech parts. Alright. Now, let's go into the empty facility. This absolutely has to be easy, right? Oh, nothing going on in here. It's gonna be just a breeze, right? Right? Yeah. Kind of. So do you like robots? What? Apparently I was shooting low. There's another turret around here somewhere. I heard it moving. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Now there's lots of boxes I want to collect from, but yeah, I am opening fire. I am shooting you. Oh, I hate the dog ones. So many robots. Nice shooting there, Tex. Except for it really kind of wasn't, but whatever. Watchtower components anytime I can. Alright, can we shut off stuff? No, I'm not going to go through all this, read it all off. That's just... If you're doing it for yourself, it's good fun to just get into the lore on it and read everything. But for our purposes, not necessary. Oh, that's right, it is this way. I'm an idiot. Yes, components. Components good. Components needed for building stuff later. Yeah, it helps to have the flashlight on around here. Nice. It requires a key. War key. War. Oh, that's right. That turret's on the other side of the glass. Let's print a key, shall we? Yeah, sure, let's hack a master lock. Why not? See what could work best here. Nope. Yes. Clearly this goes somewhere. And this. Yes. Nice. Diasilicon-based biatch. Moving on. Not that I'm so worried about dying in here, but after the last couple attempts at revelation, it just seems like the prudent thing to do, you know? Just to be a little careful.
I have lost contact aid. System failure.
Yay, new level. What are we gonna do? What were we working on? Oh yeah, shield systems. Good news, everybody. We're actually making pretty quick time through this. Although, there's still quite a nasty little thing to do up here. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. These guys drink a heck of a lot of coffee. I thought there'd be danger frisbees there. There was not. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Manager's notes. Constantly whining about the elevator use. All right, initialize the system, power the turbines, insulators, then the air circuit oscillators, then flip the transformer distributors. Let's make the turrets our friends. Not that it's going to do us any good. Do I even remember what we're supposed to do here? That's last. Third. System initialization is first. Turbines. Wow, did it right the first time. Very nice. Okay. Right. So, this is where things get interesting. Save again, just because. There's robots roaming around in here. There are boxes to be had, yes. But there's also something else up here. That's more than a little disturbing. Probably can see where this is going. Okay. Oh, that's right. We go up. It's safe. That's good. No, we cannot steal the ship. Alas. Okay, so we got the node. We're good to go, right? Hey, Cap, is there a... Nope, there's nothing and nothing. Well, shoot. Anything else up here that's worthwhile? No. It's not even a really interesting looking ship, to be honest.
Hey, you found it. All by yourself, too. Well done.
Yes, and I can count to 5.
I am? Huh, you're right. How about that? Guess I do have some explaining to do. But not here. Not now. We'll be safer back at Stardock. We can talk more there. And also get started on your fleet.
Yeah, someone saved before they crashed their ship.
Sounds good to me. Now call me crazy, but I don't think my ship is going to be flying anytime soon. So I'm going to have to bum a ride. Don't worry though, I am a great co-pilot. I only ever crash ships when I mean to. Okay, let's head back to... Was that you or me?
Warning. Connection error detected. Anomalies in Corvette control system. Containment protocols engaged. Area sealed.
Huh. Evidently, pulling that control node had 1 or 2 unforeseen consequences.
It's number 2 that's the problem.
Oh, no. No. We are not... This isn't... We cannot fight this thing. It's shields. There's no way we can get through those. The firepower needed to... Wait, I think I got a plan. Stay here and get behind some damn cover.
Yeah, he means it.
1 second.
Because there's...
Some systems. But it does have its citizens.
Mac?
Perfect. One small snafu. Corvette doesn't have power. It is umbilical to the facility's reactor. Here's the plan. We can draw power from the facility. You just need to flip some breaker switches. Should be 4 of them around the hangar bay. I'll regulate things from here. You flip those switches fast as you can.
Well, as soon as I don't have a mech trying to shoot me.
System integrity at risk. Registered. System integrity at risk.
Ow.
Good start.
What is putting... Oh.
But we'll still need more. Don't stop now.
Stupid dog robot. No dogs restricted. Leave me alone.
Registered. Cease resistance.
Nice. But the Corvette's still thirsty. Keep it up.
Alright, they're both in the same area. Where are those shots coming from? Okay, there's one high, one low. I don't know if I killed it or not.
Get to those switches. We're still short on juice.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
Unit was not designed for negotiation.
Ow.
Almost there, but we're still short. One more. We're so close.
We
And we actually get to watch this time.
I'm taking the shot.
Except for everything goes white. But hey, still pretty cool.
Hey. Hey, you alright? Pins and needles? Yeah, I know. You got zapped by the disruptor. Of course that would happen. I should have thought of that. Sorry, that's my bad. But hey, the mech's out of commission. See? Nothing but fried circuits now. All thanks to you. You're not half bad at this whole thinking on your feet thing. You're welcome. Drool running down your chin and still impeccable manners. Bravo. You're looking more upright than I'd expect. Guessing the disruptor didn't get a clean hit on you. Huh, that's lucky. Means you should be able to walk, and in a straight line even. More or less. Well, lockdown's over and we have the control node. We can finally leave this place. Come on, let's hightail it back to Stardock.
Yay! But first, there is a mech around here. War mech war. I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. I ain't walking away without my fun toys. I mean, everything else is nice, but if I gotta run from that thing, I better get something out of it. Now, this is why everybody likes Watchtower. It's just good fun. And out we go. Yay.
All that tension.
Oh.
Now, nothing?
I thought I beat everything in here.
It's gonna scar. Dusted him.
Right. Any gear? That's right, we barely went through the assembly. Hangar. This place. We just skipped on through. Normally I search it pretty thoroughly. Then I realized if you go thoroughly through everything in here, you end up with way more than you really needed. Okay. Now, one thing you may note is that a lot of the stuff we picked up, specifically the cool, nifty stuff from for Watchtower, their components, they're not exactly legal. So you do have to be careful about just carrying them around. I'm going to go ahead and keep them on me for now, because we're going straight back to a place where it doesn't matter. Right. Back to Stardock. Woohoo.
I used to use boost packs all the time, but could never really stick the landings.
There's stuff you can get on your gear for that. The Acrobat Legendary
Docking at 90%.
is very helpful
85%.
in reducing fall
And
damage.
Torin! Why is it every time you get back from a supply run, you're nowhere to be found? Is it really that hard to stay put and not leave the station unattended?
Ah, you're exaggerating. It's not every time. Besides, Babs was here.
Babs can't regulate the station's power core. You know, the unstable power core.
So, how was your supply run? Those surgeon guys have everything you need?
No, they didn't. Per usual. And don't think I didn't notice you changing the subject.
Speaking of changing the subject, let me introduce my friend here.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you too. Sorry, who are you?
This is the person I told you about, Harper. The one I was looking for. He was very almost a permanent guest of Watchtower. Thankfully, though, I was there to save his sorry ass. Instead of waiting alone on an empty station, twiddling my thumbs.
Oh, I see. Huh.
So yeah, it's like that.
Then I guess you had a good excuse to not be here. You're off the hook. This time.
1,000 thank yous, my fair lady. Thy generosity is truly boundless.
Put a sock in it, Torin. And you, Torin's friend? From what I understand, you be no fan of Watchtower, right? If you want to give them a bloody lip, come talk to me when you have a moment. Got a job for you.
That's Harper. Stardock belongs to her as much as it belongs to anyone. She lets a few of us hang out.
No,
here,
it belongs to
provided
her.
we don't misbehave. For that, we need to go talk with Gren. He's a ship engineer. Can help us get everything set up and installed. You've not met him yet, so maybe I should... Gren maybe isn't what you'll be expecting. But you don't need to worry about him. He's on our side. That's the spirit.
Yeah, that's
we should head over
not
to Gren's workshop. Or, I suppose we could go to the bar, talk with Harper first. She did seem to want you for something. It's up to you what we do. Lead, and I will follow.
Right, we're gonna go speak to Gren. Get the fleet started before we worry about talking to Harper. Both are important. But what's really important here is the bottomless secure contraband transport storage thingamabob. We can just dump all of our contraband in this box. So now we have something to do with it. We're not selling it.
After all. Good. Better with us than in Watchtower's hands. Your reaction is understandable. Apologies
It gets
if I
better.
caused distress. Maybe I should remove my helmet.
Oh, actually, that might... Okay.
There. Much better.
Torin really should have prepared you better for this.
Gren is ex-Watchtower. He's defected. No longer with them. Now he's as much their enemy as you or me. And as for his colorful appearance...
There's no need to be delicate, Torin. I won't be offended. We can speak plainly. If you're curious, please, feel free to ask any questions you might have. I'll answer what I can.
But see here, I don't have questions because he's just wearing maybe unusual neuroamps, but they're neuroamps. Ryujin makes them. Not these particular ones, obviously. But it's not unusual to see people wearing neuroamps. At least that's the way they make it out to be. So, why would I be surprised? Sure, it's a rather large amount of modification, but still.
I take it that means you recovered the control node.
Got it right here. Was exactly where you said we'd find it. Although a heads up about the mechs would have been nice.
Mechs? I'm shocked there were any remaining. They were all flagged for transfer. I hope they didn't cause too much trouble.
We're alive, aren't we? Don't worry about it. Still, you should probably work on your intel.
Intel is Harper's specialty, not mine. If you hand me the control node, we can begin building your fleet. Acceptable condition. Should suffice. I've already done most of the prep work. Installing this to the main board shouldn't be difficult. Please, have a seat. Help yourself to a snack or drink. This won't take long.
And fleet beginning.
There. I think we're done here. The control node integrated without issue. You now have a mainframe fully capable of fleet management and coordination. Efficiently. This fleet command system I've fabricated, you should find it fairly intuitive. Go ahead, try it for yourself. Use the terminal and commission one of your other ships to your fleet.
Which is something I'm absolutely going to do. I was already planning on doing this with the Wanderwell. I want to leave the frontier as it is. Oh wait, no, that's right. I did modify this for fun. I'm thinking about my main character. In his universe, he hasn't done that. He hasn't changed the frontier. But in this one, we absolutely have. And here, we assign some crew. We're going to put Lyria on it. I think Andromeda Kepler can be on there. Keeping Rosie and Omari. Yeah, we'll keep the normal crew. Go back to the original page. Yes, we want to put Robin Locke as the pilot. Perfect. Now, I could assign more people, but for now, that'll do.
And that's all you have to do. That vessel's now part of your fleet. Newly commissioned vessels will automatically follow your lead ship. But if you'd prefer different tactics, you can always change their orders. Keep in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. But if you want, you can always switch a vessel out for another. I was about to suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself. Congratulations. Yes. You now have an active fleet. Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time, and with additional resources, we can grow that number.
Not gonna need to.
Yeah, we owe you one, Gren. This should at least be enough to even the odds against any Watchtower patrols that come our way.
Torin, I noticed that your ship, and the skydrop system I spent several weeks retrofitting into it, are suspiciously absent.
Yeah, about that. You see, there was a situation, unavoidable, really. One thing led to another, and I ended up destroying my ship.
That does not surprise me. And now, I am doubly glad that I began work on building a second skydrop deployment system. We can integrate it into your fleet's new ship immediately. I have a feeling you will make for a better custodian for it than Torin. Be advised, skydrops are used by fleet ships that remain in orbit. If you install a skydrop to your home ship, it'll be useless. Now, where did I put that vacuum tape?
Well, here's the thing. The Frontier, which is the ship I'm going to be using for this, it already has a skydrop. Right there on the bottom. Because I was able to put one in early with Dark Star, right? So we're just gonna copy this. And exit. I'm going to change out weapons on this puppy too while I'm at it. Weapons. Okay, what are the best EM weapons I can get? Looks like these are the ones. So I can put 4 of these on. Boom. Okay. These are disintegrators. We don't want disintegrators. Or do we want to go with more turrets? I could put turrets on. That's probably the better use of that space. Which turrets are these? We already have these. Okay, so we want the next best, which are these. Okay. Right. And that was a little weird. I mean, I'll take it. It's fine, but okay. Ship is bespeckled in EM weapons. So it will be primarily stripping away, since it's going to be AI controlled, it'll be stripping away their systems and shields, and then being in orbit and dropping sky drops for me, which is perfect. Yes, it dropped the number of maximum crew it can have, but that's okay. I don't care. Oh, that's right. It's slower because it's using these. I mean, they look really cool, but they're also ridiculously slow. And Daddy doesn't like that. No, sir. Not at all. So instead, let me see. Engines. Yes. Okay. Now that's a little too much power for engines. So, we have to go to fake engines. There. Okay, what's the error? Okay. It was just being weird. It's fine. Everything's good. It's faster. Doesn't quite do the damage I'd like it to do, but whatever. It is definitely the right. It'll do fine. Perfect.
The Skydrop system has been successfully integrated. I trust Torin has explained how it all operates. Naturally, you'll need flares to call one down. So, take these. That's all I have to hand right now. However, you can always craft additional flares, assuming you have the necessary materials. I may also be able to fabricate more for you. Be sure you check my personal stockpile from time to time. For now, that's all I can do for you. I hope it's enough.
We appreciate it, Gren. Really. But are you sure there's nothing else? Not to sound ungrateful, it's just...
So far, everything I've made has been reverse engineered from Watchtower hardware. The fleet command system, the Skydrops. In theory, I could upgrade these things, but I'd need specialized components. Watchtower components.
Well, in that case, if we come across any Watchtower materials, we'll be sure to let you know. Ha! We have a fleet! Yes, right now it's only 2 ships, but it's still early days. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to expand. Now, I do believe the delightful Miss Harper requested your presence. So, let us visit her, post-haste.
Okay, we'll speak to Harper in a minute.
What do you need?
First,
I've got a few things on hand. Take a look.
All right. So, throwables. I thought he said he didn't have any. And yet... Right. I don't need to restock.
Return when you're ready.
And I don't have the necessary things to add another Skydrop in, but we will we only have strikes available, so we'll do that. Not that I usually use that many. But then again, I'm usually on my way more powerful character doing these quests, and yeah. It's a bit of a different situation then. Okay, briefly, let's find out what Harper
First
wants.
rule. This is my home, and you're a guest. So behave yourself. But so
No.
long as you don't cause trouble, my docking bays are always open. With that out of the way, welcome to Stardock. I think that's what we ended up calling this place. Sure did. Compared to Torin and Gren, I don't have much of an axe to grind with Watchtower. But from the little I know of them, I don't think I like them very much. They seem like the domineering type, sticking their noses where they're not wanted. So, when Gren tells me he detects some sort of Watchtower listening post in the Altair system, I can't say I'm too happy about that.
The Altair system? That's barely a jump away. No wonder you're agitated.
Sounds like
I
something
don't
that should
care
be
if it's
dealt
the Freestar
with.
Collective, pirates, or even this Watchtower. I don't want anyone snooping around near my home. This listening post, it's not good for any of us. It's got to go.
Hey, you won't get any argument out of me.
So here's my proposition. I tell you where this listening post is, you download any data it's collected, then take it offline. I'll pay you for your time, a nice heap of credits, more than enough to make it worth your while.
You really don't know how much money I got. But okay,
We only
it's
passed
in
by
my
the
best
system,
interest,
but as
so
best
why
we can
not?
tell, the listening post was somewhere on Altair 3. Couldn't tell you exactly where, though. You'll probably have to investigate the planet to find that out.
We actually already have experience searching for Watchtower facilities. I think we know just what to look for.
Max. We'll be looking for Max.
If you do find the place, make a copy of any data it has collected. At the very least, it might shed some light on what Watchtower's up to. After that, do what you need to do to shut it down. Destroy any vital infrastructure they might have. We don't want them just flipping the power switch back on.
Find listening post, collect data, destroy vital infrastructure. Got it. Well, we got a fleet. No reason not to head out right away. If you don't mind, I'll join you aboard your ship.
Okay. So that is as good of any times to stop. We got a quest to do for leveling up, and we'll get back to the main quest line as soon as I'm powerful enough to do it, which may be in 20 levels or so, because that was seriously kicking my ass. And I know why, actually, just as an aside. I happen to have a creation in here that I might have to turn off. This one. They give more experience. Which, no, it's not this one. That's more experience. That's the temple overhaul. This one beefs up the Terramorphs, which is always good. Darkstar helps beef up everything. But between it and up here at the top, Dynamic Universe, they tend to make the Starborn and Terramorphs way more powerful. So yeah. How about we come back to this tomorrow? Roughly 9 o'clock in the morning till about noon. I usually start a little earlier, but we'll see. And whether I stream tonight or not, we'll see. I don't know about that. Depends on how things go. But if we do, it will be on my main character. So, level 400 plus. I don't remember where she's at, but yeah. That'll be a much more engaging situation. Maybe we'll go hunting. And actually, I think I left her off at the exact same place I left Kenny off. Yeah, last weekend, which is to say, she's ready to go do Entangled. So that will be Entangled, but way, way more powerful mobs. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Anyway, until next time, I'm Squirmy, and I will see you later. Thanks for dropping in. It's much appreciated.